What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of the HTC Vivid. This is one of the two brand new 4G LTE devices for AT&T. These are true 4G speeds, which should be blazingly fast if you're lucky enough to live in one of the LTE markets. Let's go ahead and dig in, see if it lives up to the hype. Alright, so along with the Galaxy S2 Skyrocket, the HTC Vivid is one of the first 4G LTE devices. Packs a pretty decent punch here. So let's take a quick look at the box. And if you do live in one of the 4G LTE areas, which currently right now will be Boston, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Athens, Georgia, and then a few more markets coming a little later, being Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio. You're going to be getting some theoretical down speeds of close to 20 megabits per second down, and you've seen reports of AT&T's network pulling about 5 to 7 megabits per second up. So you should be getting some really, really fast speeds. Obviously, your results are going to vary. So let's go ahead and rip this sucker open. HTC Vivid, quick start guide. Awesome. Eventually get some fitted cases to make it different colors, battery chargers, and all kinds of other stuff. Here is the phone. Texting and driving, it can wait. This is a true statement. It looks like the PR folks who sent this over probably popped in a SIM card, so that's been removed. Inside of the box, we are going to have charging cable. It's probably where the battery lived in there. And of course, the wall cable. So enough of that. Push it off to the side. We'll peel off that plastic, power it on somewhere, and we'll run through all the specs. Oh, it's already powered on. Looks like it's got a SIM card. It's claiming we have 4G speeds here. We do not have that in Southern California, so that is probably the fallback HSPA+. There's one thing that you are going to get with AT&T's 4G LTE. When you're not getting 4G LTE, you're going to fall back most likely to an HSPA+ network, which should theoretically give you faster data speeds than traditional 3G. So I'll go ahead and go to English. Don't want to transfer my stuff. We'll skip. Next. Next. Let's go ahead and go to next. Next. Yes. Yes. Now we should finally be in the phone. All right, so let's run through what this guy's got. It's going to be released on November 6th for $199 on a 2-year contract. It's got a 4.5-inch QHD display. So that's going to mean it's got a resolution of 540 by 960, so extremely high resolution screen here. We'll see how that looks in just a moment. 16 gigs of internal storage, Bluetooth 3.0. On the back, there is an 8 megapixel camera that lives right there with dual LED flash. You can shoot 1080p video at 60 frames per second. Generally, we have 30 frames per second, so double the frames per second. Not the only camera that lives here. There's also a 1.3 megapixel front-facing shooter. It's being powered by Android 2.3.4 with HTC Sense. It's got a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor, stereo FM radio with RDS, a 1620 milliamp hour battery, and actually over a gig of RAM. So 1024 megabytes if you're keeping track at home. So let's take a quick look at the phone. Let's explore what we got going on here. So HTC Sense, we've seen that before. Seems to be pretty zippy moving along. Let's go ahead and jump into settings. Then we'll take a look at some of the phone and see what else we got. Scroll on down to the bottom, about phone. Let's go ahead and take a look at software information. So, yep, Android 2.3.4, HTC Sense 3.0, and the software number. Okay, so let's walk around the phone and do a little bit of a tour. We've got your 4 pretty much HTC standard capacitive buttons now. You've got your home button, menu button, back button, search button. On the left, you've got your micro USB charging port. On the right-hand side of the device, we've got a very big volume rocker up and down. We've got a 3.5 millimeter headset jack on top. In the upper right-hand corner, at least when you're holding the phone, is where the power button's going to live. Let's go ahead and see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and see what websites look like and take a look how images are going to render and all that kind of business. So I'm claiming I'm getting 4G speeds, but unfortunately I'm not in an LTE area. All right, so here's a quick look at the browser. You can see what things look like. Images appear to be pretty crisp. Pinch to zoom, obviously working. Go ahead and scroll on down. Let's go back. Let's take a look at some images. You can always take a look at wallpapers here, see what he looks like. And of course, I'll run through all this in a full review and let you know how the phone works, how it performs, how the HSPA Plus network is. And hopefully you'll be able to get some LTE tests done if I can get close enough to a location. So let's take a look at like the wallpapers. So hit apply. You can see just what some pictures look like here on the side. The screen does look to be very, vivid. It does have that QHD screen with the resolution of 540 by 960 rather. So we should get a pretty nice experience. I'm looking forward to trying this out. Android phones are coming out fast and furious, and they are coming out with 4G speeds and 4G guns blazing. So are you guys going to pick this up? Do you live in a 4G LTE area? Love to hear what kind of speeds you guys are getting and your thoughts and feedback on it. I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.